Good afternoon. There is little difference in people, but that little difference makes a big difference. The little difference is attitude. The big difference is whether it's positive or negative. W. Clement Stone. For me, my positive attitude and motivation has led me here for a reason. I truly believe that life is made up of steps, some of which prepare you, teach you, and make you realize where you're supposed to be and why. In September 1996, I made a decision to quit school. It was a reason that came to me easily, and it was caused by many issues that had haunted me throughout my high school years. For I was quiet, not easily motivated or outgoing, actually shy and nervous, which had left me to be a target for bullying and upset. This probably comes to a big surprise for those who know me now, as the outgoing, funny, social butterfly that always is wearing a smile and enjoys loving life. It was the morning of my first day of grade 12, which was supposed to be the best year for me, and it surely was not. I could feel inside an unexplainable feeling of disgust and disappointment. I knew I was not going to be graduating with my fellow classmates this year, and it led me to the no-care attitude of quitting. I quickly gave up and thought, whatever, let's just get this over with. The years that went by, I am now the role model for my two beautiful children, a 12-year-old daughter and a 9-year-old son that unfortunately has learning difficulties. He was born 8 weeks premature, and it has left him behind on all aspects of his learning. With praise and a never-give-up attitude in which I've tried to teach them both, he will get through it and excel at his own level. Looking back at the last 14 years of my life, as a 32-year-old, often looking into my children's eyes that sometimes say, "Mom, I hate school," I quickly address this and try to explain the importance of an education to them. Education is the most important tool to success, and I didn't come to that conclusion easily. 4 years ago, I attended a community-based learning center, attending classes there 3 times a week. It turned out to be just another step to where I am now and where I am going. I was eager to write the general education exam, GED, and get this show on the road. I was training physically for RCMP and had always wanted to be a police officer. I had already lost 80 pounds in order to do what I'd always wanted. Not knowing that the road coming was to be a complete letdown, I wrote the exam, passed everything with flying colors except math, my dreaded subject that has always haunted me and is still my struggle. Days passed, tears were shed, and I kept saying to myself, do not give up. This actually was something that never crossed my mind. I was going to do this and succeed. Well, I kept trying, having rewrote the math 5 times, failing each try. Feeling so stupid, and stupid is a word I strongly dislike. The worst part was I was so close. A pass was 450, and I made a mark twice of 440. What to do? I kept asking myself, and what do I do now? Why can't things work out for me? I now know what I want, and I'm trying so hard to get there. The thoughts of what I want kept running through my head, and deep down I knew GED was not the answer. I quickly realized what I'd always believed, and that was everything happens for a reason. It may not be clear to me now, but in time it will be. I felt capable of so much more, and I knew I could do it, and that is where I realized the answer to my path of learning. I always said that I wanted to walk across the stage and feel the rush of getting my high school diploma, and that is exactly what I was going to do. The path sometimes takes you in a different direction that is the right one, even if it's hard at that time to understand. I now know this is true. I enrolled in the adult learning program at Marconi Campus in Sydney, and knowing it was going to be a challenge, but I was ready to embrace it. I focused on what felt so right and so welcoming. I am now driving 3 days a week, 2 hours each way, to classes. You see, when a person has a passion and yearning for something as I do, nothing will stand in the way, and anything is possible when you believe in yourself. My life is becoming what I've always wanted it to become. It took time, lots of ups and downs, along with many tears, but it has made me who I am, and it brought me here in front of you telling my story. The reason I am here is clear to see now and easy. For life and learning go hand in hand, and with heart to do it and a positive attitude, something that seemed of no importance to me years ago, now is my dedication. I am so happy to say that I've been accepted to NSCC Campus for September 2011 in the Human Services Program, with second-year corrections officer with hopes of working with the Sheriff's Department. I believe that we as students, mothers, adult learners, and just as a person need to accept everything about ourselves in order to succeed. You are you. That is the beginning and the end. No apologies and no regrets. I have no regrets, not even quitting school. For the road that has been chosen for me is this, and I am embracing every second of it. Education to me is the key to my success. I always knew it, but needed to make choices and let my qualities shine through. Thank you.